Long-distance relationships. Many people say that they don't last long, but in this day and age, what's your excuse? There are many ways of communicating. For example, Tumblr, Skype, FaceTime, Twitter, Google Hangout, etc. All of these are free services that you can access from your laptop, phone, or tablet. When none of these existed, many relationships failed, but now there are more than enough ways to talk or see someone that is far away. To communicate with someone, you don't need to write a letter and then wait a week for it to arrive to its destination, then a whole other week for that person to respond. That's if the card didn't get lost. When my uncle was in the army, at first we could only rely on snail mail, but then when they got the right technology, we could speak by video chatting, and we could see that he was okay and not worry that maybe by the time the letter got there, he could have been injured or worse. Millions of people have met their boyfriends, girlfriends, and best friends because of these. Even my sister has an international best friend that lives in Norway, and even though they live so far apart, they are able to talk constantly. This new technology not only helps maintain those relationships, but also resurfaces those that have been lost. My mom used to have a pen pal from Mexico. Through the years, they lost communication. But now, thanks to Facebook, she was able to talk with her again after so many years. For most of my life, I've been an introverted child. So introverted that I could go hours without talking to anyone. But this changed once I started opening up to people through Tumblr. And this is where our story begins. On Tumblr, I met a girl named McKinley. One day, she sent me a message, and from that point on, we became best friends. It didn't matter that she lives in Minnesota, 2,428 miles away from me. We still have inside jokes, even though we never met, and make surprise videos to brighten up each other's days. It was dark times before Tumblr, Skype, and McKinley. My days were filled with a constant nothing. All I did was read and stay locked in my room. After I met McKinley, the darkness turned into the joy of knowing that when I got home, I would have a person I could talk to for hours. Knowing that if I felt bad and needed to talk to someone, she was just a couple of clicks away. I'm not as introverted now because I feel confident that if I talk with someone, maybe they could become a friend like McKinley has. This has helped me overcome my shyness with other people and also at school. Now, instead of not getting into the class I wanted because I wasn't outspoken enough, I sit in the front where the teacher can see me and ask questions. This new technology has made having a long distance relationship way easier because you are able to communicate more. It strengthens the relationship. You are able to see each other because you don't have to travel to know they're present. And you can even have Skype dates where you do something simultaneously, like watch a movie or TV. Michael and I watch Glee, Doctor Who, and Supernatural together, and being able to comment on what is happening at the time has helped our friendship grow. Thanks to Tumblr and Skype, we're able to talk every day. 10 years ago, if you had a long distance relationship with someone, you wouldn't be able to say that with certainty. When my mom was in college, she used to have a boyfriend that lived in Texas. At this time, she was living in Florida. They could only talk 2 times a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and only for an hour. I truly believe that if she were to be in that relationship right now, they would have lasted longer. I know that it's still hard because you have to deal with the emotional struggles of not being able to talk face to face with them or hug them if they feel bad. But like Richard Bach once said, can miles truly separate you from friends? If you want to be someone you love, aren't you already there? Because all of these new things exist, out of sight, out of mind isn't the case. I know that even though a whole continent separates us, in the future McKinley and I will be able to meet. Until then, we reinforce the belief of our friendship by making up different ways we could meet in the future. I truly believe Skype and all of the others will make the world a better place for friendships to grow.